There's my boy Virgil. He wants to ask y'all to do something.
Press the subscribe button and the notifications bell right below this video.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, folks. Please subscribe, like, and share. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Hopefully, everybody's doing good. I want to welcome my new subscribers and my existing subscribers. Really appreciate you coming along and listening to me ramble. But today, I got out of the house. We went to Bagawini's in Valamosa. We picked up a couple of packages that we'd ordered. And we made a little trip to San Carlos to pick up another package from another supplier. And I had pizza. And I got around pretty good. It's about time. Because it's been difficult, as you know. I'm taking it easy. And I've got an amazing wife. I don't know what they call the leaves that she's been using, but she puts them in hot water and soak for a little bit. And she's been using a, I guess you call it a hot compress. Anyway, she put a rag in it and puts it around my ankle and so forth. And just, it's amazing, it worked. A home remedy. Of course, you know, when I grew up, home remedies were pretty common. Vicks salve, soda salve, and God forbid, what do you call it? Castro syrup or whatever. Oh, that stuff was terrible. Yeah, I can remember that as a kid. But that was some of the home remedies we had, you know. My grandmother, she knew what kind of leaves to get to put on if you got a scrape or whatever. I guess when I was young it healed fast anyway, but I guess I like the attention. I like the attention now. Maybe that's what worked. Just more attention. Anyway, that's one thing about the Filipinos. If they care, they'll do everything they can think of to help you. I just don't know how to explain. There's not enough words. There's not enough explanations. When you get a hold of a good one, all you can do is brag about them. Well, it's been over 13 years, and I swear, they don't see me alone. That's how good the relationship's been. You know, they just seem like we've been together a few weeks. The new hasn't wore off. I know a lot of you guys out there, you've been married, you probably got divorced. The new wore off pretty quick. I know mine did in my previous marriage. It seemed after she got her hook sunk in, that's when things went south. But that's the way it is, you know. She was pregnant, so I stuck it out. And I stayed there until my kids got, I think, 16 and 17. I just couldn't handle it no more. The constant fighting and arguing. And I kept telling her I don't want to do this in front of the kids. We don't need to be like this in front of the kids. And it never worked. And it just got to a point that I just didn't care anymore. Been accused of things I didn't do, and it was never enough. You know, new home, new furniture, new cars, all that stuff. Everything I left behind for her was paid for. I walked out and had nothing except for a few rags and one vehicle that wasn't paid for. But that's the way it goes, Sometimes life's not fair, but that's the way it is. Yes, there's more to the story, but that's another time, another place. I may never talk about it. All I can do is brag about it now. I'm living the most comfortable I ever lived in my life. And I'll be honest with you, I don't have as much. I don't have a new car. I don't have a big house. I sure don't have 2 cars. And I don't have near the money, but I have more. I've actually got money in my pocket. And it's not payday yet, not here. Which I couldn't say when I lived in the States. Time I paid everything, I always broke before payday. A lot of that was my fault, because a lot of things I paid extra into to try to get it paid for. That was the deal. I just hated being in debt. But I stayed in debt until my final days in the States, when I finally sold everything off and finished all my debts up. I came here debt free. And for the biggest part here, I've been basically debt free, except for there's been a few times I've had a motorcycle payment, which was small. Nothing like having a $500-600 payment or $1,000 payment. I'm talking about a payment that I think our first motorcycle was about $60 a month, something like that. I think the next 2 was like that. And I paid them off within a year. I built this house. Grace and I, we struggled. Our first year together, we didn't have any money. A lot of it was my fault. Everything brand new, and I wanted to see everything. So we got our heads together and started putting money together, and we saved and saved and saved. And we built us a nice small home. Now, I've got friends and I know people, they go out here and they spend as much on a home here as you would there in the States. Some of them even more. It's all what you can afford and want to do. Me personally, even if I had a lot of money, there wouldn't be much different house than what I have right now. It might be a little bit larger, but not much. I still would keep it probably around 1,000, 1,200 square foot max. That'd be it. And of course, it'd be full of solar, naturally. But as far as being exotic on it, no. It would be pretty simple. The main reason is I know I'm not going to live forever. Just in a few months, I'll be turning 67. And I sure don't want Grace to have a house that she can't maintain. This house is small enough. She can pretty well take care of herself in the house, too. And it's still a good house. And that's another reason I don't want a new vehicle, because I'd have to finance it. I don't want to do that either. I've had friends and known people that run out and buy new cars, SUVs, whatever, and have those big payments. And took the bucket. And the wife the girlfriend, was stuck with it. And they can't afford it. And I haven't got the details on it, how bad it is on them, but I assume here in this country here, it makes everything very difficult. I don't know from first-hand knowledge of what happened, but I just know it's struggle. I knew of one person that bought a new car. Of course, they paid cash for it. And they didn't have it 6 months, and he passed. And she was forced to sell it so she could put him away and pay the hospital. And she sold it at a ridiculous low price. I wished I could afford it at the time. I like to have it for Gracie, perfect size. But that's the way it is. Folks, if you plan on coming here, get your head together and make a plan. If you're already sick, you've got really serious issues, I can't tell you, I wouldn't recommend you come. Because here, the hospitals, and if you no money, your history, period. That's the way it works. Even if you got insurance, most of them are not direct pay. You have to pay out of pocket to collect. That's the way it is. Now, this is a wonderful place to be. Because you got to get your head right. You got to get in the right direction. And God Almighty, you can sure enjoy life here. I do. Even when I'm sick or not feeling at my best, I still enjoy my life. Even though sometimes I'm not even mobile, I still enjoy it. I can still get out here and drink my coffee. Occasionally get to talk to you folks. Thank you for watching me. And I would like to ask a favor. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It's not that hard to do. Just subscribe. And don't forget to like it, share it, whatever. In the meantime, you have a wonderful day.